Greetings, Patriots, Starseeds light workers, and of course our extremely brave military, and of course our galactic brothers and sisters. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. I'm Alex West. Today is January the 4th. Now, liberating Venezuela has put many other countries controlled by the deep state criminal regimes on notice. You've been put on notice, and you know the usual suspects of all the countries that are being controlled by the globalist puppets right now. Your leadership is going to come down, and you will be patriated. Regimes on notice. Now, who is next? Well, they're mapping out hotbed locations is an ongoing process, and it's going to be a big surprise whatever one gets hit next. But what I think is going to be on the list for the very, very near future missions will be to liberate the people of Mexico, Cuba, Colombia, Canada, South Africa, just to name a few. Mexico and Cuba and Canada and South Africa, I also believe that the people are rising up there as well, and they're ready for a new constitutional leadership there, and it will happen very, very soon. I believe there's plans on the war room table between the U.S. Republic, Russia, and China right now. Now, what I had said before about creating 7 kingdoms, and I still think that's on the table. I still think that's going to happen. But I think right now they're going to, the three amigos, as I call them, are going to plan to quarter up and take control of the deep states that are in these 3 sectors. Namely, Putin will take care of the Eastern Bloc, European and Western countries, maybe Africa as well, and all the deep state bullshit that's going on there. Of course, Trump will take care of North America, Greenland, Canada, and South America, and all the bullshit that's going on there. And of course, Xi Jinping will take care of the Asiana states and all the bullshit and criminal operations, which has probably been happening as well. But these are the three amigos have their plans laid out on which ones they're going to take next. This is why Venezuela was hit, because Maduro was moving drugs and imprisoning political prisoners and so on and so forth. And that's exactly what Canada and Mexico right now are doing to their citizens right now, and that's why they're going to be taken out. So now I guess the next move is being played out to show humanity exactly how this is going to get taken down. And you're going to get a lot of pushback from the absolute liberal crazies, and all they're doing basically is exposing themselves. I believe that they will be through these events that are happening. It'll come up to this EBS events that are going on right now, and we're going to see a whole array of different things that are basically happening with the deep state, and it's going to be very, very entertaining to watch. New worlds and the silver prices, that's not even including the old paper prices that they're trying to masquerade around the New York Stock Exchange. That is all phony and lies, and it's always there to basically make you, they're posting all this stuff to make you upset enough that you're going to sell your product or your silver and gold and whatever you have back to the exchange centers, and then they can pick it up for on what they've been doing. And we can't do that. We can't allow this to happen to them anymore. Now, the Walmarts, I guess, around the United States right now are selling their silver right now for $87. You can buy. They're buying it for $87. Kuwait is $96. Japan is $130. Shanghai is $185. And Mumbai in India is $400 an ounce right now for silver. This is just the beginning. So I I can't stress enough, just hang on to what you got and keep stacking. No matter what they say, what they do, just keep buying, keep stacking. Trump's executive order signed is telling the Americans to stop paying taxes, okay? He's sent out an executive order to tell all Americans to stop paying your taxes for 2026. There will be no more Christmases, not in 26, not in 27, 28, 29. There's no more Christmases coming. There is also no more taxes that will be that you'll have to pay in 2026, and that will apply to probably every country in the world eventually. But like I said, we still have rogue tax collectors out there trying to collect your money illegally. So just stand up to them and do whatever you can to not pay them. Now, let's simplify things. The corrupt banksters have 300 times as much silver on paper as there is physical silver. They have sold it 300 times more, and they don't have anything to, they can't fill these orders. And people, the investors that invested in on paper are wanting their physical silver now, and the banks cannot, the banksters cannot deliver it. That means they're basically, you know, they're in some deep, deep trouble. And it's not just to protect their jobs. It's going to be, you know, this is life-threatening at this point. How many people have these parasites ripped off? We don't even know. China controls 70%. 70% of all the silver's world, of all the silver in the world refinery, and in the trade as well. And they're buying at $180 an ounce right now. So if you go over there and drop off in Shanghai, which has already been confirmed by boots on the ground there, that's what they're paying right now. When it hits 300, they'll be wanting to pay you 500. When it hits 500, they'll be wanting to pay you 800. When it hits 800, they'll be wanting to pay you 1,000. I know my magic number is. Redemption centers are active along with strict military NDAs now. They're up and running now, the redemption centers now. But there is going to be a military NDA that you will need to sign. Break that NDA and it will jeopardize your wealth payout, guaranteed. It will stop everything and all your dreams will come to an end. And so this is how serious this is. This really is a very, very serious business because we still have deep state controlled hot pockets that need to be dug out, and there is going to be scammers everywhere. And as you can witness right now with the takedown of Maduro, Nicolas Maduro out of Venezuela, and other, you're going to see the left scream blue murder. They're going to be screaming and hollering and doing everything they can to demonize our commander-in-chief and all the MAGA people and all the conservatives that voted for this to clean up the garbage and the corruption. These criminals and asylum, you know, because they will be picked up once EBS does come and it does be activated. They will be picked up and sent to FEMA camps at that point. They've all been targeted right now. They've got their facial recognition and IPs on their laptops and anything else. They're ready to be snapped up. But this whole movie is going to play out some more because they're all coming out of the woodwork right now. Patriots are in charge. Trust the mission, okay? So much exposure will be unveiled. It will give you a headache. Trust in God. Storm is upon us now. Okay, we're not going to sugarcoat this. It's going to get really, really nasty out there until Trump. You know, there could be the World War III scare event still to happen, but I can tell you right now, Putin and Trump and Xi Jinping are working side by side to clear up the cabal, Draco hybrid pedophiles. The Patriots were ready to take America back in 1979, but Bill Clinton assassinated 300 when he came into office. 300 Patriots that will be coming out into the news very, very soon. And I tell you, we can't assassinate that bastard, too many times. Ted Turner was falsely arrested as a patriot and thrown in prison, never to be seen daylight again. And trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars have been stolen from you, the American people and Canadians, through taxes. I myself would say stop paying the taxes wherever you may be right now. Stop doing and put money into their pocket, because it's not going to anything good. It's always going to bad. Biden's stolen election was a coordinated mission to catch up on all the deep traders and the Draco hybrids. Trump returns soon to lead us into the new age and to lay out the new wealth transfer for humanitarian, which will be the biggest transfer of humanitarian wealth on the planet. And everything that I basically have just read out to you here is stuff that is being played right now. We are in the middle of the storm right now, and you're going to see a lot of crazy libtards and basic, Draco offspring come completely unglued, and this is going to be a real mess. But the ongoing, continuous cleanup will continue. It's going to continue to take down whoever they need to take down to make this world a better place. Expect fortunes to come. I'm hearing right now the dinar, the zim or the zig, and the Vietnamese dong are coming in at very, very high rates. Very high rates. And so just hang on to it. Do not sell it. Other currencies will follow suit. If you have other currencies, put them aside, and then when your name is called and when you do set up these appointments, walk through it very methodically with your head on a swivel, okay? Because there is going to be scammers, and the sting operation is going to continue throughout this new prosperity program. It's going to continue for the next 10 years, 15 years, maybe even 20 years until we get this whole thing cleaned up. This recovery and arrests of all the scammers and the hoodlums that are, and the banksters and all the hoodlums that are out there, is all going to get cleaned up, okay? They're going to go around, and they have huge FEMA camps ready for the not so severe but mentally deranged, which you are witnessing right now on the streets anywhere. Even some of these so-called liberal, they want to call themselves libertarians, but as soon as they come out with this derogatory stuff that, as you're witnessing right now with the amount of Venezuelans on the streets inside Venezuela and of course stateside, are dancing and enjoying themselves in the streets, celebrating the final takedown of a tyrant and enjoying their freedom that they will soon have back in their country. They're going to want to go back, and they're going to want to rebuild. But you have these libtards that have never stepped foot in Venezuela, let alone read a book on it, and everything and all the horrible things that went on there. They have not have a clue. They just stand there with these signs out there to try to cause disturbance. These ones here, they will be arrested, and they will be going into probably a deprogramming or a re-education institution. I believe this is what's going to happen. This is a military operation. This has got nothing to do with Trump anymore. The military knows that this stuff that has gone on, because we have allowed it to go on, and this is why we're in the situation we're in right now, is because we've allowed these these NPCs, these sleepers, and have done nothing about it. And this is why we are in the situation we're in right now. That's all going to stop. When we get through all this year, it's happening this year. I can feel it. What is about to happen will happen very, very soon. Okay. So all that being said, I just want to wish everybody the best. Stock up on food, stock up on water, prepare yourself. I'm getting a little bit jittery right now because I do have to leave back to Vancouver on a flight, and I'm hoping I'm going to get at least, get back into Canada in due time before all this event does unfold. Anyways, God bless everybody, and we will see you on the next one.